Hello there.
And welcome back to Teeka's Trading Post.
Inventory time.
Let's get right into it.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Things didn't even fall over. I'm impressed. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to a very different episode of Teeka's Trading Post. This is Teeka's Inventory. Because there's not really any news this week to go over that's very exciting other than the very crappy Element skateboards that they just put out. They look terrible. There wasn't really any news, so we thought, why not go over Tommy's newest favorite obsession, crack cocaine. I mean, Star Wars Mission Fleet.
But yeah, so here it is. Here's a bunch of the products. A few weeks ago, I went ahead and I spent over $120 on Mission Fleet, and that is actually the majority of what you see in front of you. I kind of want to just talk about some different things that I like, some things that I don't like, my experience with this line, and we'll just, hopefully we can amuse you with this. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that this line has its own little gimmick, and that sets it aside from other Star Wars lines we've seen before it. And that is, in this case, that all of these sets come with some sort of vehicle or action feature that the character has.
Unless it's the Bad Batch 4-pack.
Unless it's a Bad Batch 4-pack. Let's start with the Razor Crest. This is one of the biggest releases, the most expensive releases that the line has ever had, at a whopping $45.
It's not that bad.
Which is actually pretty affordable considering the amount of awesome detail that you have with this product. Now, every single one of these vehicles, even the smaller ones here, they all come with different pegs for these little rocket launchers. And so pretty much every one comes with little different pegs where you can move the rocket launcher to different parts. I think that's a super cool feature. And a lot of them have these little missile launchers too. I like the surprising amount of detail that the Razor Crest has. It has multiple panels that you can open up, and you can even take the entire top of the ship off so you can access the interior space more. It comes with a weapon rack with a full assortment of up to 6 weapons that you can stick there, along with Mando's customization options between his cape, his jetpack, his pistol, and his blaster rifle.
I personally think it's all right. I don't think the Mission Fleet is something for me, but Tommy really likes it. And I think if you had like little kids and you were trying to get them into Star Wars and you wanted to give them Star Wars products, like Mission Fleet would be absolutely amazing for that.
I also really like how the vehicles scale. A lot of times with the Black Series and with the Vintage Collection as well even, the vehicles can be a little too big. And if you don't have a lot of real estate in your collection space, then you're not going to be able to display these vehicles to their full effect. What I like about this line is that the vehicles are small enough and they look good enough to the point where you could have them in an office space and they won't take up too much room. For example, the Obi-Wan Starfighter has an incredible amount of paint detail and sculpt detail, making it the perfect scale vehicle to sit down in your office space.
And personally, this would be one of the only ones I would actually think about picking up, but I already have the Lego version of this, and to be honest, let me grab the Lego Starfighter as a size comparison, because they're very close in size.
Here comes the giant fist!
So as you can see here, they're actually relatively the same size. So I guess at this point, you pick your poison. Do you want something that's going to be a sturdy piece of plastic that's never going to fall apart and you never have to worry about it? Or do you like the build aspect of it? I feel like that's the one thing that Mission Fleet does have over Lego is, yes, Lego has the novelty of being Lego and it's displayable and it's nice, but you also have to worry about if somebody drops it, bumps it, or you have to move like your desk or you have to move your office space. This is going to get destroyed in the process if you're not super careful. Where something like this, you just pick it up, you throw it in a box, you don't got to worry about it. So that's a pro to Mission Fleet in my opinion.
Some of the other things that I really like about some of these vehicles is the articulation that they have, which you would never think they would. Moff Gideon's TIE Fighter, for example, can land just as it does in The Mandalorian, which is super, super cool, and I think that's an awesome play feature. Additionally, the Scout Trooper speeder bike comes with a sidecar that actually comes off and can be its own vehicle where you can seat another character, which I also think is super cool. I think my favorite vehicle out of the line, though, has to be the Mandalorian Gauntlet Starfighter that comes with Bo-Katan from the Clone Wars Season 7. This vehicle has so much articulation to it. In particular, you can put the vehicle in landing mode with some landing gear. You can put Bo-Katan in the vehicle with her jetpack on, which is awesome. You can put the wings in landing mode, attack mode, and standard flight mode as well. And I think that this modular design really, really works well for this line. Another thing that I really like about this line is the character assortment. Hasbro has really knocked it out of the park with the character assortment with this line, in that all the characters are actually relevant to current media in Star Wars. You have stuff from Episode 9, you have stuff from The Bad Batch, The Mandalorian, The Clone Wars Season 7, and even more popular characters like Darth Vader or Boba Fett from the original trilogy. So you have a nice assortment of characters that a lot of kids are going to want to pick up because they've actually just recently seen it on Disney+. And one other thing that I really do like about this line is the amount of customization options that the characters have. These characters are maybe 1.5, 2 inches tall at most, which is a lot. And I think that... But to be honest, I do like the interchangeability between the characters. They all have a nice little hole in their back that you can put back accessories on, whether it be jetpacks, capes, bandoliers, anything of that sort, and it's all interchangeable between characters, which increases the playability. Additionally, all the characters come with lots of accessories. Additionally, a lot of the characters actually do come with weapon storage, whether it's on their vehicle or on the character themselves. And that's something that at a scale this small really helps with losing accessories, even though I lost the droid blaster.
First off, sometimes the vehicles are duds. In my opinion, the Darth Maul figure is a great figure, but the thing that it comes with is utter doo-doo garbage. It doesn't make any sense. It's like a mixture of like his spider legs and like the Seeker droid from Episode 1. It's just nothing that you'd ever see in Star Wars. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't have any playability really. It's just kind of a plastic statue. So I think that's a dud for the Mission Fleet. So sometimes they don't make the best ideas or choices.
While 95% of the time I do find that this line has some really good value for what you're paying for in the store, there are sometimes ones that I think are a little bit overpriced for something that's just kind of pointless. A prime example being this right here. It was $15 for this set. It comes with the Mandalorian from the first episode of Season 1 with the turret that he uses in the first episode at the base where he finds Grogu. It's a turret. And every single Mission Fleet set comes with a turret. Which leads me to my next point. I get it. The turrets are cool, and it's a good way to reuse sculpts and molding. But seriously, I have gotten a turret with every single set. Moff Gideon comes with a turret. Kylo Ren comes with a turret. The Scout Trooper comes with a turret. And guess what, Jacob? Guess what Tech comes with? He comes with a turret.
Really?
They all come with these laser cannons, and it's cool some of the times, but it tends to just take up a lot of extra space, and I honestly just put them in like a Ziploc bag and set them off to the side. And for me, that takes away from the value of it, but then again, it is for 8-year-olds, so I guess I can't really complain too much.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I think that the Mission Fleet is great for what it is. For a younger audience, it's awesome because they're getting to be able to play with the characters that they see on screen as opposed to just obscure random characters, because for kids, that's not really what they care about, whereas adult collectors, they want to see those more obscure characters. So giving kids this opportunity for an inexpensive, good way to have a cool time, whether it's in the backyard, with friends, whatever, and be able to just play with these toys is super awesome. They have a lot of playability, a lot of accessories, and awesome character selection. Additionally, the line also comes with an array of awesome vehicles. Some of these vehicles are modular and they can be traded part for part, and the vehicles look really good. Whether it's the sculpt, the paint, the posability, the articulation, all the vehicles are awesome and they display really well in both an adult collector space and a child space.
Legos are better. You should still get Legos, though.
But thank you guys for joining us on this little discussion about the Star Wars Mission Fleet. Please, if you liked it, let us know in the comments below. And we hope that you enjoyed. But with that, we're going to move into some pickups.
Back up! So I actually picked up 3 new Black Series figures this past week. The first of which, coming from Big Bad Toy Store, was the Obi-Wan Wandering Jedi figure. This figure's awesome, looks cool. The face sculpt is kind of weird looking, but other than that, it's a really good figure. Next up, I did pick up the Darth Vader figure from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, also from Big Bad Toy Store. This one actually has a lot of different paint applications from the previous Empire Strikes Back release, and I do want to do a review on that one, so stay tuned for that. And lastly, I did pick up Teeka, got it in the mail from Target the other day, and this figure is kind of cringe, if I'm being honest with you. I love Teeka, hence the name of the show, but the figure is kind of lackluster in my opinion. They should have gone with the off-world Jawa sculpt.
Alright, y'all. You usually know me as the guy that doesn't have too many pickups on the show. Well, that's all about to change. Starting with some comic series figures, I got the Infinity's Darth Vader, Princess Leia Organa, and Black Chewbacca, otherwise known as Black Chrysanthemum. We also got some figures from the newest wave of the Black series. We got Leia from the Ewok Village, the New Republic security droid, the fifth brother himself, and another Dark Trooper. We also got everybody's favorite Jawa, Teeka. Found him at Target. We got another Phase 1 Clone Trooper, courtesy of Big Bad Toy Store. Big Bad Toy Store, if you're watching this, please sponsor us. We got the prototype Boba in the Empire Strikes Back colorway. We have Saw Gerrera himself, and I gotta say, this figure looks fantastic in person. This will be a really cool review that will be going up eventually. And last but not least, we have Sev from the Gaming Craze. Now we got this one from Jackson in Taiwan, so shout out to Jackson. And now we have the moment you've all been waiting for. We have Figrin Dan. Did I mention that I got a Figrin Dan? I also happened to pick up a Figrin Dan, and I also got a Nalin Cheel. Also, I forgot to mention I got the Bad Batch Cad Bane. Moving on to TVC, we have the Mandalorian Super Commando, Shay Vizsla, a 501st Legion Clone Trooper, and the deluxe Book of Boba Fett from Tatooine. No plastic packaging. I have not opened this yet, so you'll probably see in our Discord, shout out to our Discord, if the figure's broken or not. Finally, we have the two pickups that are actually mine. I'm very excited for these. We have Lego BD1. You will see this on a stream actually happening tonight. You won't be able to see it because tonight as of recording this. So make sure you go check out that stream if you weren't there already. And finally, as mentioned in the last episode of the podcast, I got the Hot Toys Anakin Skywalker. This figure looks absolutely gorgeous. You will see a really, really cool review on this coming soon.
And with that, everybody, we hope you enjoyed this new episode of Teeka's Trading Post Inventory. And we hope that you all make sure you subscribe if you are not already, because at 500 subscribers, we are doing a giveaway. And what are we giving away, Jacob?
At 500 subscribers, we are giving away your choice of 2 12th Battalion Walgreens
or the Walmart exclusive Bad Batch Rex figure.
But here's the catch. If we get to 500 subscribers by the end of August, one lucky winner will be able to win both of these figures. Not your choice. Not your choice of one or the other, but you'll be able to win both. So make sure that you get us to that milestone before the end of this month.
So let's do it. I know we can. Also, be sure to follow us on social media. Our Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok will all have links down in the description below where you can go check those out. And
be sure to join our Discord. Link is in the description below. We have tons of fun in our Discord all the time. Tons of great people. Make sure that you join it.
And make sure you join our Patreon. Our Patreon has 3 tiers you can support us at. And at the Gungan Boss tier, we do monthly giveaways. And Jacob, what will be our September giveaway?
In September, the 1st of September, we will be giving away none other than the 13th Battalion Trooper, straight from Taiwan. Thank you to Jackson for bringing this bad boy home. So one of you lucky guys can win this trooper before anybody else gets it.
On the 1st of the month. And with that, everybody, we hope you all have an amazing day. Stay tuned for awesome reviews on all of the figures you just saw and more. And we will see you all in our next video.
Bye!